Hello everyone and welcome to Seasonal Watch. Today we're watching Platinum and episode 18? Sure, let's go with that. So last time we had them working with the government, with that police officer to be more precise, not government, but that officer which is going against the higher ups and collecting the god candidates. He did check kind of his acquaintance. Let's go with that acquaintance, which he mistakenly thought he was a candidate, but the guy was just agreeing with him because he was scared for his life and was being controlled by the red arrow. Um, but in the end, he did help with the actual god candidate, the kid which was helping people commit Sudoku. Let's say that. And he wanted to do it for himself too, but that guy tried to convince him, at least not for now. Like, be considerate of the other people, even if you don't think you're that close to them, it still affects them. And then we had seen the other girl candidate, which she's enclosed by the government, I think. She's being kept in a watchful eye, enclosed in a kind of luxurious living room, but no connection to the outside world. And we still don't know the other god candidate. Oh, they also talked to the kid that issued all this. I already forgot his name. But yeah, the boy with the Angel of Games. And then them deciding to meet up everything so that they can decide who the god will be, just like his idea. They sent the angels to meet the other girls since they couldn't go there and only god candidates and people being controlled by god candidates can see the angels. So the angels talk to her, but now she has figured out a way to get out of there, which I guess they gave her a plan, but it's very strict, so she has to be up to the task. Not sure how the plan's gonna be, but I have a feeling we'll see it this episode. As for anything else, I don't know. I don't know if we'll see the other god candidates episode or not, but only one way to find out. As a reminder, this is a timer reaction, which means you sync up your version with mine and we'll watch it together. I'll try to add some scenes here and there, but don't expect too much. With that being said, let's get started. In 3, 2, 1, go.
なんだ
She's framed?
また天使と会話か欲しいどうしたいつもの独り言なんですが手まり今度はなんだ
Okay, so she's acting. I'm presuming that she's acting. Oh, she did try twice. And he's working there. But how she's gonna go about this, considering that people are watching? Yeah, I imagine that's what's part of the plan, but what comes after this? Okay. So maybe so far we had her just act like she would get their attention, and when they got close enough, she would catch all three of them to help her out. But isn't there a camera seeing all this? How's that gonna work? We do have a man outside helping. I called him Honda, but I forget his actual name. But there's also another guy watching, so. Hmm. Okay. There's the kid and her. And the other one. Still curious about that guy because we don't know nothing about him. Actually, we do know something. That he has a special rank angel. So he's gonna be very important. I just realized we saw him holding a white arrow in the opening. I should have pieced that together before last episode told me that. Okay, so they are watching.
全ての扉は内側からは開けられない。窓は強化ガラスだ。全員で正面玄関を固めろ。
6, 9. So where did she use the other 5? So it's a whole mansion.
何をしているんだ。外部映像に切り替えろ。頼むぞ、田中。
It's all part of the plan, but broke outside the window, huh? So they can't break the glass. Yeah, the window frame. That's not her. Like, I saw a wig and then she hiding herself. That's not her. Yeah. Honestly surprised that Tanaka was able to look like her.
よくやってくれた、田中。
Ah, and she was in a suit. So they switched outfits. And then he put the wig and stuff. Yeah. Now she was able to get out. What is that light? Ah. Susumu. And there's... Yeah. Do we have the other kid there as well? Hey, he has a girlfriend. What is the reward? Oh, the wings. Because he has extra ones. Yeah. And now that they all have wings, they can get out of there. Yep.
じゃあ僕はこれで。一緒に来ないの？僕は白の矢を持ってて、レッドさんみたいにまだみんなに信用されてないみたいだから。
How? That's interesting. Like, oh yeah, I have white arrows, but I'm gonna stay on my own for now because not everyone trusts me with their white arrows, so. But yeah, that's interesting. Oh my god. Look at the whole situation that they left. Okay, that's all Metropolitan's fault, not God Candace in general. What is the camera angle? Yeah. Now, the other guy's the one missing. The one with a special angel, you know? Yeah, I guess they have majority vote here.
ユリさんもそれに賛成だったな。
まあね。
そうなりますよね。未来さんは存在自体がもう神のようなものですから。
But he did not want that. You I mean, sure, I get that throwing the word "gotta" around, but you're literally just like actual god here. Apparently, one of you guys or the other one.
僕も神のこと詳しく知りたいんだけど、何もわからないまま神になんかなる。
Okay, that's interesting. It's a topic.
ではできる限り教えましょう。
待て、言い過ぎると2級に降格になる。
It's not about the rank, it's about the winks that he was talking about. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We kind of got that this far.
神自身は白の矢はもちろん、赤の矢も何の
Yeah.
なく使えます。
I can imagine
つ
that.
まり人間を意のままに動かせ、果ては人類を
And humanity itself.
そ
Wow.
れが神です。
人類を終わらせる。
Oh yeah, he can see it on that, so he has no idea what she's saying. Yeah, but is that all God can do? Oh, huh.
残っている6人の誰かが必ず神になる。
So is that really what all God does?
私たちと天界で人間を見守る。
地上にはいられないってこと？自分の存在はどうなっちゃうの？
天界から理想の世界を作るということです。神として人々に崇められる。
Which means that if Mirai becomes, he can't be with Saki. And she wants to stay. Oh yeah, because she got hit with the red arrow. Yeah, and he got with his red arrow. But he wouldn't be in this world.
じゃあ、僕が神になろうか。
Interesting choice. Look at that smile. So going according to her plan.
この世に未練はないし、兄ちゃんだって幸せに生きられるなら本当はいい。
Yeah, he didn't want to get rid of his life, so he would not be in this world. Yeah. Yeah, I was about to reach that part. Like, all she wants, like, hey, let me keep my red arrow. Anyone's fine. And she's not liking that idea. Because it isn't fair.
俺もナッセに翼と矢をもらうことで生きる希望をもらった。命を救われたことで生きて幸せになろうと思った。俺にとって翼と矢はあの状況から救い出してくれた生きる希望だった。神が決まったらその力に頼らず自分の力で幸せをつかまなければ意味がない。
Yeah. One that lauds.
そういう人に 生きる目標や希望
I mean, it does seem like you have pretty good definition of what you want God to be.
そんなにあれこれ口を出すなら、
Exactly.
やっぱりあなたが神になればいい。
Like, I don't want to be God, but God has to do this, this, and this. So, sounds like you pretty much have the God stuff laid out. And she's gonna vote for the kid now. Susumu's gonna vote for Mirai. Nakomi. Yeah, the kid, Nakomi. Yeah. Oh, we got 3 out of 5.
弱い立場の人の気持ちを考えてくれる。信用してもいいと思う。決まりだね。じゃあ僕も従います。
Who would have guessed? He was the one that was gonna be chosen. Because there's still the other person with the white arrow. The Angel of Destruction. Quite an angel to be at special rank. Yeah, we know the rules, so is Yoneda the candidate? Professor Emeritus Yoneda. Because he used a red arrow?
私がノーベル物理学賞と文学賞を最年少でもらったから素晴らしい講義だと決めつけて
You receive a Nobel Prize. Wait. No, I'm just think of meat or fish for dinner. Huh.
ムニ君は私が天使たちの正体や
The angel's true identities.
分かっていて私を選んだ。
ね、私から話せば降格し目的が果たせなくなる。しかし聞かれたことにイエスノーで答えるのなら問題ない。
Also, I thought Mooney was a guy. It despairs towards humanity. It's paradoxical with his hope for humanity. By my love on God. Angel. Look at that dinner. Even though you're talking to...
君は全く人間よりよほど賢い。
ね、
He's an interesting fellow.
田舎はまだわからない。まだ見ぬ二人が私や瓜生奏以上の神候補である可能性がゼロではない限り。
瓜生奏が神なら賛成したとでも。
いいな。
Okay, good.
狂った世界への学者としての探求心。いいな。一人間としての。
But he's saying like only 2 God candidates he hasn't seen yet? Who are these 2? So she's still hiding something. I don't know. You're kind of paler than him. Yeah, yours just for emergency. Oh, kind of. And the brother
ユミキさん
is not affected by arrows. He's just
そうか
going along with his
七
brother
海君に限ら
and
ず誰かが
and learning about the
なれば
situation.
神選びも神候補も忘れてしまうかもしれないんだな
Ah, things might end here. So look at all those wings. The music. Kinda. And she's flying high with the dress. Maybe she has some shorts under it.
来た
Oh, there's Moody. Now we're having
あれが
the final confrontation.
あなたのパートナーは
You see in the crowd? He's watching the news. He's one of them after all. Mm-hmm. At least you thought of that case. World War III.
"私のパートナーはまずあなたたち5人のそれぞれの
And the halo is like black?
接触するかはその考え次第だと言っている。
Oh, interesting.
何その上から目線それぞれの考えって何
神になったら何をするか。一人につき5分でいい述べよ。
A 5 minutes report from each of you. I mean, that's the exact the point. Hey, calm down. What do you mean by negotiations broke? And you're gonna leave? Depends on what you say. That's what Mooney said. Of course, you're saying. Though, to be fair, he did get a Nobel Prize.
破壊の天使無に何をする気なんだ神候補の目的は
まあ、あなたたち
Yeah, exactly. What? There's
私のパートナー
not gonna say anything.
直接聞け。
いいんじゃないですかみんなに聞いてもらうって悪くないっていうかなんか
A class presentation. Kinda. Oh. But they got company. The military is getting involved. So they have to get out. They're really preparing to shoot them. Yeah. Get away, do not become casualties.
どなたに電話を
首相
首相ってそうか
You can call.
栄誉賞を受賞してればこれくらいはすげえ
Yeah, apparently.
鈴木首相神候補たちの行動の妨げになることは
Or did you affect him with a red arrow? Mm-hmm.
そして彼らは今回顔を隠していない。誰にも危害を加えるつもりがないからなのです。
それだけで私に信じろと。
私が24時間以内に証明してみせましょう。彼らを攻撃などもってのほか、むしろ守るべきということを。
I mean, technically that's... Okay, this character certainly threw the story in a loop. Like, he's interesting. And certainly adding to the plot. How should I put this? Like, he has his own plans, but unlike Metropolitan, he's not trying to eliminate everyone else for his plan. So it's not necessarily antagonistic to them. Like, we still don't know the intricacies of his plan, so I can't say for certain that's not gonna be a conflict for them. But considering that they need all the candidates for this, he basically holding the key in his hands. Like, they don't even know where he is. All the others are in contact with each other. So they're wanting to meet up with him. He knows where they are, but they don't know where he is. And apparently, Mooney has its own plan for the destruction. And we're back. So, this character, I already forget his name. Come on, we met him in this episode. Give me some slack here. So, this new character is a professor. And he is an interesting insertion into the plot because it makes things very different. We see that there's a purpose in all of this. Like I'm trying to find a word, but I cannot find the right word for this. Like, Mooney's talking about the actual reason behind the god and the god selection and the angels. Like, there's an ulterior motive. There we go. So there's a whole ulterior motive there that Mooney and this professor are going on about. So that's the wrench into the plot. But since we don't really know what that even is about, we can't really say how much of an obstacle it is and how they will be able to solve that. The best we have so far is this whole class presentation, as Susumu put it. They all talk about what would be their plan if they became God, even if most of them don't want to become God. And if he agrees to one of them, like accepts it, he'll be able to talk with them and might be able to see his viewpoint on this, about this whole gods and angel stuff, and maybe he will reveal this ulterior motive. But it's also here that the attack helicopters came in to capture them. Not attack, capture. And he got a direct call with the Prime Minister. I guess that's a powerful Nobel Prize. I thought, oh, technically that was not confirmed. That was just what the other person said. So I imagine it could also be that he hit the Prime Minister with a red arrow. Not sure how or when, but he got wings, he got arrows. Like, he'll figure it out, or figured it out in the past, since it should have already happened. but he's like directly talks to him to don't attack them. I can prove in 24 hours, which I imagine the god selection would end in 24 hours. That's what he's talking about. And like, don't attack them, you should protect them. And show like they did not mean any harm. They all came together, showed their face, they're not attacking. So I'm curious what's his viewpoint on all of this. And if he's gonna show up. But I guess that's gonna depend on what the others say about their plans of if they became God. And not sure what would be agreeable for him in there. But yeah, I guess we'll have to figure out next episode, if not further. But that being said, we're done. So that being said, there we go. I said it twice. But see you next time. Bye.